Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be working on Simsina's abandoned home or a ruin challenge. I'm a little late to the draw here. I know she did a really big video the other day about just showcasing some of the renovations that were made, and those were awesome. I didn't quite get mine in time, but that is a-okay because I had so much fun renovating this little cottage. I definitely took it just to a traditional little home, little cottage-esque. I know some other people did some really creative things with it, but I kept it kind of simple. But I think it turned out really good. Sorry I've been a little MIA lately. I've had some stuff going on with work and a new job, and it's all good stuff, but you know, just a little overwhelming at times. So I've kind of taken a bit of a break, but I'm gonna get back into the swing of things. I'll probably have less voiceovers for a while until I can kind of get a new schedule going for myself as far as recording, but I'll make sure that we've got lots of speed builds and shorts, and probably going to be working on some Let's Play stuff soon, but that'll be a little later on. I pretty much started with this build just kind of clearing things up, cleaning up the cracks in the walls and putting in new drywall and such, getting rid of the extra lumber that's kind of boarding up the windows. This was such a cool build. I kind of hated to demolish it, but you know, you gotta make it look like it's brand new. Yeah, taking some of the ivy and such off of it. I did leave quite a bit of it outside. I thought it still looked really good and gave it a lot of character. So I tried to keep some outside, and I was originally going to keep some of the beams that were there on the corners, but they kind of, I don't know, they seemed to kind of glitch in there. I don't know, it just looked odd at times, so I just went ahead and got rid of most of those. The roof was a little bit of a challenge, but I made it work. I tried to keep it true to the original, but still have my own kind of take on it. I did try to keep that little back part there at first, but I do end up getting rid of it and kind of just changing it up a little bit. I'm not sure. I probably could have added another section to the house maybe and built onto it, but I just kind of wanted to keep the house pretty small, so I decided against that. I do show most of the roof build here, but I think I cut a little bit out just to keep it a little shorter of a video, because you know, you can watch somebody roof for 20 minutes and it gets a little repetitive at times. So yeah, see, I just got rid of that back part and then just added in another little roof section there and just kind of gave it that little scooped in look, so it looked like a cute little cottage. I did add another little bump out here in the front and made that a bedroom. I was gonna try to just fit everything in. I don't know, I just thought it looked cool with a little extra piece, and I made it different than the rest of the house. I made that all just the siding in the front, and then I put brick, the original brick, all over the rest of the house. Got a new front door and some pretty windows. Those are some of my favorite windows in the games. I'm pretty sure, yeah, those are from Seasons. I think that they've got a lot of good swatches. The only thing, I wish that the little black pieces in the middle, that I could make those white with the white windows. I wish that that was an option, but it's all right. I'll live, I guess. I try to keep the floor plan really simple. You walk in, there's a little entrance area. The kitchen's over to the right. The living room is there, and then there's a little desk that I'll put in between the bathroom and the bedroom, and then the bathroom is pretty much the same size. I tried to kind of keep it with the original flooring to kind of go with the same thing that the same concept she had. Kitchen gave me a little bit of a struggle. I'm not really sure why. I don't know. It was just one of those things, one of those days, I guess. I definitely could have gone a different direction with it, but it's different from anything that I normally do, so I don't know, I thought it turned out okay. I put up some cabinets here, and I make it a really small kitchen, and then I have this weird awkward space over there on the left, so I end up putting a skinny table from Jungle Adventure and using it as like a workspace for them, and then I put like a big plant over there by the window. It turned out cute. I think it is a little awkward, but I think it turned out all right. And I definitely don't like the stove and sink placement, but for some reason that oven kept glitching into the cabinet. I'm not really sure what was going on with that, so I just moved it. I got sick of trying to move stuff around and just put it over there so I could be done with it. just cluttering up a little bit, nothing too crazy. Don't want to over clutter since it's such a small area, but I gotta have some clutter. You guys know me. And that chopping board is something that I mean to put in almost all of my builds, and I can never find it. I don't know why. It's like my eyes turn blind to it. It's red. I have to try to remember it's a red block. That's what I'm looking for. That's what it looks like in the swatches. And here we're just moving on to the living room. I was gonna try to use some, classic pieces, but these new furniture pieces just can't be beat. I mean, I can make my own size chairs and sofas, and I don't know how I'm supposed to beat that. So yeah, I ended up using those. It's such a good pack as far as building goes. I've not even really played with the gameplay much, but the building pieces are awesome. And I did keep the original fireplace, and I kept the little skull that was in there too. I thought it was super cute. So I thought maybe whoever was renovating this thought the same thing and, just kept it the way it was. Kept some character of the original home. Wanted a few more skill building items, so I did put an easel. Thought that was the perfect place there with those big windows. And I wanted to try to make the the fireplace a little more built-in looking. You can see I'm trying to squeeze in two of those shelves there, but I end up only just putting the one, and I put some books on it for a little bookcase. And I love that you can use those little books. That saves us so much room in this game. And trying to decide on curtains. It's almost as bad as trying to decide on a rug. In this case, it was actually a lot worse. I picked the rug really fast. It wasn't a problem. Just trying to fit in a little plant over there. That one from Get to Work is great. It's really skinny and tall. Fills in the space nicely. And I'm just going to put in a little desk space. Just kind of push that desk into the wall a little bit. It seems to save a little bit of room. And I just think it looks better with just the flat top, but it doesn't look bad the other way, but I don't know. It looks more like a kid's thing with the little scooped back on it, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, you can see it kind of scooping up right there. But anyway, I scooted into the wall a bit and just make it like a flat top table. My plan was to keep the original sink in the bathroom, but you can see that I just went ahead and got rid of it. I wanted this all to look very fresh and nicely renovated, so I went ahead and got rid of the old sink and gave them a new one. Figured they deserved it. They spent the money on this little cottage so to fix it up, so they deserved a new sink. And I put in the same kind of shower that was there originally. You definitely could have just kept the original one, but I kind of forgot that that's what my plan was, so I got rid of it. And I was going to put laundry in here, but I decided against it. I just kept it more simple and open. And instead I just put in the fake laundry basket so you can just pretend to do laundry. I know it's a love-hate thing in The Sims. I usually play with it with my families, but if I'm just playing like a quick little game or something like that, I definitely don't put laundry in there because it just piles up, makes a mess. It can be quite annoying at times. Put in a couple of little rugs, make it a little more realistic. I know I wouldn't like standing on that cold tile all the time. I've got rugs all in my bathroom. Put a couple of decor items in as well. And my little plant on the back of the toilet bowl. I know some of you may think that that's weird. I've got a little fake plant in my bathroom and I think it looks cute. Moving back into the living room a little bit. Gonna put a little side table there. I don't know how I feel about that table. I don't hate it. I like that it matches everything. But it's definitely not my favorite thing in the game as far as that goes. But I will use it since it matches. And that little piece from the snowy escape, it fit perfectly in that little notch in the wall there that the fireplace created. I thought that looked super cute. And I'm scrolling through several different tables, but I do end up just using that Jungle Adventure one and turning it around backwards. That is one of my favorite pieces in this game as far as little end tables or entryway tables go. It just looks great. And I do keep the power box, whatever you want to call it, right there. I keep that in front of the door. I thought it just was a nod to the old build. Adding a little plant in there. Actually, no, I don't. I don't think I do. No, yeah, I do. I put this little guy in there, the little twig. He's kind of pitiful, but he's cute. Moving into the bedroom, just made it really simple. Again, I was trying to branch out, but it's just really hard to not use those new items when you have them because they're just, it's a really, really good pack, like I said. And I do end up using the shelving even to make my own little closet area. I love the hanging clothes. What can I say? You don't get that with any of the other packs, so I can't really ignore it and not use it. I've got to have that open shelving. I do hate having to locate this stuff. I wish that all of it came up under this dresser tab, but I guess technically those are shelves, but that's the thing that you hang the clothes on. I don't know. I think it's a little odd, but anyway, put the shoes up top there and a few more shoes down at the bottom. And then I put in this pretty plant from that pack as well. And then I put in a nightstand over there with one of the new nightstands as well. And then I think I just put some clutter on it. Yeah, that's it. I couldn't really decide what I wanted to put as my nightstand. I think that one turned out okay. It kind of matches the bedding, which is a little different than what I'd normally do, but I think it works. And then just some wall decor above the bed. And now we're working on the exterior of the home. I did go through and clean up a little bit of the foliage, and I put in a new entryway or a new walkway to get to the house. I thought that turned out really cute. It kind of works perfectly with that fence. And then I kept forgetting that a lot of this stuff was debug and you can't clone it. I was going to get rid of the grave, but here in a minute you'll see what I do with that. I'm just kind of outlining my pathing and stuff right now for what I want to do. Use a lot of those little low-lying plants to kind of make a border, and then I fill it in with some of those big bushes and some smaller flowers. I shrink several of them down just to make them look a little smaller. Yeah, I keep it pretty simple, just a few different types, and then just fill it in as we go. I think it turned out really cute though. It's nice and full and not too cluttery, but then also cluttery because it kind of looks a little overgrown, which is what I was going for. Not too bad, but also yes, if that makes sense. And here I'm trying to match the dirt so I can kind of put in some more and change it up a little bit. Got rid of the dead tree back in the back, and I do fix the fence here in a second, but first I go over here and I make a little area for the grave. I don't know, I felt weird about getting rid of it, so I just kind of built around it and then filled in some stuff to make it look overgrown. I put a couple little guys up there to kind of give it a cute little look, and then I just put some of those low-lying plants in there too to make it look like it's overgrown a bit. And here I am fixing the fence. I still use the debug fence. I just went in and got the pieces that weren't broken. So we went with the same kind of look and feel. I thought it looked really cute, but we just, fixed it up. We put the pieces back together. Maybe that's what you can say. Whoever did this picked up all the spare lumber and just made the fence back into the original beauty that it was. This took me a minute. I had to move some stuff around. I couldn't quite get the angle I wanted, I guess. But I ended up having just like two openings, or having an extra opening there. And I put like a chair for him to sunbathe in or something over there where the fence opens up. Anyway, back to the low-lying plants bordering. And then just putting in some of the smaller flowers in to just break up the monotony. Oh, I did put an opening over here too. I kind of forgot about that. Oh well. And some more low-lying plants. Those look great. They're an easy thing to grab and just make your landscaping look really filled in. And now I'm just going in and kind of getting rid of some of the dirt areas, making it more grassy. I do a lot in the backyard because it's like all dirt back there. I did go and put dirt spots underneath the fence. I thought that looked cool. She had done that as well in her build, so I wanted to make that stay. Yeah, and I just put a cute little flower pot out here, and I think a couple of planter boxes. Oh yeah, and I put a planter box there by the door as well. I think that comes, yeah, that's from Eco, and it's a cute little addition. I put a broom inside just real quick, and then Over on the left side of the house, I put this cute little lounging area with an umbrella and a table and some sunscreen. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm coming up on the screenshots now. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and make sure you check out Simsina's channel too. She's got so many great builds on her channel, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.